Did you ever play the game Sardines when you were a kid? If you did, then you'll love this scenario. If you didn't, then the best way to describe this scenario is that it's the opposite of the Ark scenario in its challenges. I'm going to break down how I played the first day at the normal difficulty setting, so without further ado, let's get started. Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to assign the first 2 laws, start the first research goal, build some housing, and clear one of the resource nodes. We're going to start off by enacting the emergency shift law and assigning our people to start gathering wood in the lower right resource cluster, and steel in the left resource cluster. We'll enact emergency shift right from the start for them as well. There's a substantial rise in discontent, but we need those resources to survive the early stages of the game. You might notice that you only have 43 people at the start, but there are 10 groups of people on their way. This scenario is all about testing your logistics skills in this game, so you'll want to take advantage of the pause feature a lot. As you can see, there's a little of everything here, including some steam cores to collect. At 10:30, we build our first workshop and immediately start researching faster gathering once it's completed at 2 p.m. By the way, I generally ignore the first complaint about working long hours, as the cooldown for that will cost us 3 days. The first days for any scenario are generally pretty rough for everyone, but it definitely pays off down the road. There's not a lot of people initially, so we can promise to get tents for all of them soon enough. We can definitely get 5 tents up before the time runs out. We get 3 going immediately, and we'll start the last 2 needed by the end of the night. At 8 p.m. we turn on the generator and slap down another tent for good measure, with the final one needed an hour after that. Oh, and if you want to see what happens if you don't turn on the generator, I have a link to that video in the description below. At 2 a.m. we enact extended shift and apply it to the workshop to get those extra hours of research done. Since we only have one more day before the initial temperature drop in this scenario, taking some time to see where the gathering post might be positioned is recommended, as you can see here. And at 4 a.m. we deplete one group of wood crates and assign the freed up workers to the next one nearby. We also turn on extended shift for this resource patch. And at the end of the day, we're well on our way to getting infrastructure ready to support the steady influx of people that will be arriving soon. Check out what happens tomorrow in the link to the right. This is Fat Beats, signing out.